everyone, and welcome back to the world of Movie Melee for the first time. I'm your host, Kaleb Koho, and we've got ourselves a good one to launch our single season, rebranded, new colors, new logos, new everything. And joining me on the desk is Caleb Boatman. How you doing, Boat?
I'm doing all right. Should be interesting. Bill Cariola versus Tim Brzakala. This should be a good match.
Absolutely. We got Bill, the former team's champion, going up against Tim, who had a really strong showing last year as part of Grumpy Old Ren, taking some names and kicking some butt all season long in teams. So I think you got two people most well known for their play in their respective divisions in teams going up against each other in singles. I think it's going to be an evenly matched one. We'll go ahead and we'll talk to these guys right now in the interview, starting with our challenger today from Fun DMC is Bill Philadelphia Cariola and his manager, Jake Meltzer. How are you guys doing? How you feel about your chances today and the start of your new season?
I never feel great, but that's coming. New year, new. So went that route. Yeah. What do you think, Jake? I'm usually on the other side of these. So.
Yeah. I'm in an unfamiliar position this time, but I'm equally excited to be here. It's always great to be here with you, Bill. And listen, I think neither of you guys is like super taking this one super seriously, but I think that's going to just make this more fun. Overall, you guys are all two of the bigger personalities here. So at the very least, whether you guys answer a lot of questions correctly or not,
probably not on my end, but
somebody might be in danger of saying something they'll regret later.
Yeah, probably. Bottom line, Tim's a good guy. Tim's a good friend, if I may, only because somebody wiser than me said, if somebody else said it best, don't try to top it. And if I could quote Kelsey Grammer from the contemporary cult classic of 1996's naval comedy, Down Periscope.
All right. Well,
3 years. 3 years. No one figured out that's what that was from.
I respect the reference. We'll go ahead and we'll bring in your opponent today from the video store, Tim, the Hulk Brzakala, and his manager, Mike, Mr. DVD Hanley. Tim, you had a great season on teams last year. You're coming in on the singles ring. How you feel about your return to Melee this year?
I don't know why you keep saying Melee. This is Fandom Fights. Mike, we've been prepping for this.
Fuck yeah, every day.
Yeah, no, we've been prepping for it all off season. We had a good showing last season, but I think that taking on Bill and Fandom is going to be it's going to be interesting.
You watch the Law and Order movies? You get those done?
Yeah, no, I got it down. But no, I send the love back to Bill. Bill's a great guy, a friend. I did not know that Kelsey Grammer said the pig quote, but I also respect the quote. Mike, thank you for being here with me. I'm just excited to have a great Fandom match. Let's do this. Everybody, love to everyone.
This is Melee. It's not Fandom.
Melee?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Melee?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead. We'll get right into this one. Boat, explain to them the rules of round number one.
Okay. Round one is going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 questions right. You get a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge are allowed to throughout the entire match should you need them.
All right, perfect. Then we'll go ahead. We'll get into round number one. Any questions from the competitors before we begin?
Good luck, Bill.
Good luck to you too, sir. Yes.
All right, then we'll get right into the first question, which is going to come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. And your question is thus: what type of business does the Wang family run that is being audited in Everything Everywhere all at once? Have you ever been everywhere all at one time?
I've been everywhere, man, and I've done things all at one time, but no, not all.
I feel like you're a very scatterbrained human being, so doing anything all at once is a normal feeling for you.
That's true. That is true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Bill.
No points for spelling, but laundromat.
We'll go to Tim.
Laundromat.
That is correct for both competitors. 1-1 as we get to the next question, Mr. Boatman.
Yes, your next question comes in the category of comedy. What 2000s comedy follows a nice guy cop with dissociative identity disorder who protects a woman on the run?
This just sounds like your 1960s.
Oh, ha, I understood the reference.
Ha! Ta-ta-ta. Where are you at today?
I don't know.
Are you everywhere? Are you doing everything all at once right now, Boat?
Pretty
Again?
much.
You're just
I
everywhere?
think in another universe, I'm in a hot dog costume or something.
Is there a Rakakuni hiding under your toupee?
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down this time. We'll start with
My
Tim.
hair.
With me?
Yep.
I got nothing. I have no idea.
And Bill.
Me, myself, and Irene?
That's correct. For 1 point, Bill takes the 2-1 lead as we get to your third question, the category of directors.
Oh, shit.
Which legendary filmmaker directed the classic films The Trial, The Lady from Shanghai, and Chimes at Midnight?
When do you like your chime?
Never. None.
No
No
chime?
chimes. No
No
chimes, please. I like to sleep. I like no wake-up calls ever at all. Thank you very much. You know this, Mr. Blue Sky Man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go ahead. We'll go back to Bill.
First blank board of the season. There you go.
And Tim.
Total shot in the dark. Akira Kurosawa.
Both incorrect. No perfect rounds. We're looking for Orson Welles.
Oh, okay.
As we get into your next question, category of Oscars. Tootsie won what Oscar?
Oh, I know you asked me about my chimes. Your chimes come from the sounds of 80s pop music at like the crack of dawn. I hear it through
This
the
guy's
walls.
a 70s song, but yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Your old music. You love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tim.
I said best actor.
We will go to Bill.
I said best supporting actress.
Best supporting actress is correct.
Okay.
You're extending the lead there on that one as we get to your next question, the category of animated films. Which Disney animated film features animal sidekicks named Flit, Percy, and Miko?
Enjoyed that point, Tim. I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. I mean, come on.
What is,
It's fine.
You are, Boat, do you have any pets for the people at home? You a pet person?
I don't, but now my girlfriend's dog has basically become mine now.
Are you a good pet dad?
I am Roscoe. If you're watching this, you're a good boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I don't know. Little Mermaid.
And Tim.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is correct. Tim cutting in that lead 3-2. Let's get your next question.
Your next question comes in the category of 1970s. Which actress appeared in the films Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Taxi Driver, and Bugsy Malone?
I want to know more about Roscoe. What kind of breed is Roscoe?
Roscoe is a golden retriever, and he is the best boy.
Has so much energy.
Yeah, I love Roscoe.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Almost as much.
1.
I love it.
Pens down. We'll go to Tim.
Ellen Burstyn. I don't know.
We'll go to Bill.
Sybil Shepherd.
Both incorrect. Looking for Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. Okay.
Your penultimate question of the round will come in the category of sports. What is the first name of Ivan Drago's son in Creed 2?
Fuck.
It's a seminal classic of our times. This movie. There's some certain people that I want to actually fight over franchise takes.
Oh,
I can't really comment on this one.
I hate that you can't comment on this. 5, 4, 3, 2,
definitely.
1. Hands down. We're gonna go to Bill.
Igor. I don't remember.
We're gonna go to Tim.
Weirdly, all I had in my head was Igor until I remembered it's Victor.
Oh.
Victor is correct, and with that, we have a tie game, 3-3, going into the final question.
Barn burner.
Mr. Boatman.
Final question comes in the category of musicals. Which classic film features the songs Lullaby League, The Lollipop Guild, and If I Were King of the Forest?
You were a song and dance man in high school, were you not?
Not really the song part, nor really the dance, but I did play the Mad Hatter once, which is like 90% of my personality.
I do apologize to the host. I naturally hear musicals and just involuntarily.
Okay.
Okay.
5.
Can I get a repeat?
That will be the first repeat for Tim.
Your question, category musicals. Which classic film features the songs Lullaby League, The Lollipop Guild, and If I Were King of the Forest?
I kind of want to see the Mad Hatter performance.
That's fair. I don't have a DVD of it. I have a DVD of my other one, but I don't have a DVD of that one.
3, 2, 1. You got to track that down. Pens down. We're going to go to Tim.
Am I overthinking this? The Wizard of Oz?
And Bill.
I hope you're not, because I also wrote Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz is correct. So coming out of round 1, we're all tied up 4 apiece as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it'll work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt multiple choice. If you do not know and want the multiple choice, it takes down to 1 point. If you don't let the category land on the first time, you can spin again, but you're stuck with it every land on the second time. We'll go ahead and bring up that wheel, give you your categories tonight on the wheel, being 90s black cinema, MCU, drama, animation, 80s, recent releases, 2000s, and 2010s, with 90s black cinema, MCU being the selected strengths of Bill and Tim. And we'll go ahead and we will ask Mr. Brzakala, as we're the higher ranked, and bring in his manager. Would you like to go first or defer to Mr. Cariola?
What do you want to do, Tim?
Probably defer. I mean, actually, the only thing I don't want is his strength. So
Yeah.
the rest of them actually aren't that bad.
Yeah,
So
you're good with everything else. Let him take something off.
All right, Bill can go first.
And we will say Mr. Hanley, bring in Mr. Meltzer, and we will let that first spin for Bill go. First spin lands on 80s by the skin of your teeth. 80s.
Well, I'm not fucking with this fucking wheel this year. We'll
Yeah,
take the 80s.
considering what just happened, I say we
Yes.
stick with this.
We'll gladly take that. Thank you. Please, sir, may I have some 80s?
All right, 80s is the chosen category for Bill. Bo, would you like to go ahead and give his questions the category of the 80s?
Yes, Bill, your first question, category of the 1980s. In Fletch, when Fletch meets businessman Alan Stanwyck, Stanwyck claims to have what serious illness?
Oh, wow. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Lou Gehrig's disease, B. Cancer, C. Dementia, D. Heart disease.
Cancer?
Cancer is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
What 80s war film centers around the lives of soldiers aboard a German U-boat?
U571?
That is incorrect, Tim, for the 2-point steal.
Oh, my God. I'm so stupid.
Well, I don't know the answer. So I don't even know if this is the name of the movie, but I think this is it called K9 the Widowmaker? Is that what it's called? I'll go with that.
What?
That is incorrect.
Was it Das Boot?
Das Boot.
Fucking Jesus. I can't believe I did that. All
All
right.
right, Bill, your third question in the category of 1980s. Who directed Witness?
Peter Weir.
Correct for 2 points. Randall's teacher, Mr. Hanson, who is killed by a gremlin, teaches what school subject in Gremlins?
Science.
Correct for 2 more points. And your final question, 48 Hours takes place in what West Coast U.S. city?
San Francisco.
Correct.
No hesitation on that one.
Bill is up 11 to Tim's 4.
That is indeed what I have. We'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Hanley for Tim's spin at the wheel.
Okay.
First spin lands on Spinner's Choice.
There you go, Tim.
So should I do recent releases or MCU? Probably MCU because I just
Yeah. Yeah, MCU.
All right, let's do MCU.
All right, the MCU is what you've chosen, and the MCU is what you will get. So, Tim, are you ready for your questions in the category of the MCU?
I'm gonna disappoint some people. Let's do this.
All right. Your first question in the MCU. In Thor, Love and Thunder, who appears as Hercules?
Like you're looking for the actor? Oh, then multiple choice. I don't fucking know.
Your multiple choice options are A. Stephen Amell, B. Alan Richardson, C. Brett Goldstein, or D. Christopher Hivju.
C.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. What U.S. city did T'Chaka kill his brother in Black Panther?
Oh. Oh, shit. Oakland.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. How many MCU films has Samuel L. Jackson appeared in? We will give you extra time.
Repeat the question.
That's Tim's second repeat. How many MCU films has Samuel L. Jackson appeared in?
Ten.
That is incorrect. Bill, the chance for the 2 point steal.
Oh, shit. I'll play the law of average. I'll say 12.
That's incorrect. The answer we're looking for is 11. 11.
Can I know what the movies are?
The movies being, I forgot it down. Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America: The First Avenger, The Avengers.
Oh, fuck. I forgot First Avenger. Yep. That's
Okay.
God damn it. Okay.
So, your penultimate question in the MCU, Tim.
Yep.
What does Rocket steal from the Sovereign in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Annulax batteries.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, the Harbulary.
Harbulary batteries.
Yeah.
And your final question in the MCU. What is Pepper allergic to, as revealed in Iron Man 2?
Strawberries.
That is correct for 2 more points. So at the end of that, we are once again all tied up at 11, going into round number 3, which is the pick your poison round. How this works is we're going to give you a set amount of categories. You're going to choose what you want for a 1 pointer, a 2 pointer, a 3 pointer, and a 4 pointer. You cannot take the category more than once, and you cannot overlap the same point value with your opponent. Any questions we get in round number 3?
Nope.
All right. Then with that, we'll let you choose your categories. We'll come back in just a moment. All right. The competitors have chosen what categories they would like for their categories. Bill and Tim having selected. Tim is 1 action, 2 sci-fi, 3 2010s, 4 recent. And Bill is 1 2010s, 2 crime, 3 sci-fi, 4 action adventure. Since I asked Tim his questions in round 2, Boatman will take Tim's questions in round 3. I'll ask to Bill. And since Tim is the higher rank, we start with Bill. So your 1 pointer, you chose the category of the 2010s. And your question is such. Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman star in what 2010s comedy?
I have no idea.
4, 3, 2,
Can I get a repeat?
1. Sure thing. That's your first repeat. Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman star in what 2010s comedy?
Game night. Yeah.
That's
Fucking
correct.
Jesus.
1 point.
It just did not click right away.
Okay, Tim, your 1 pointer in action adventure. Who plays former cop turned con Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious franchise?
Oh shit! What's his fucking name? Paul Walker.
That is correct for 1 point.
Jeez, Lou.
With that tie, we send back to Bill, who chose his 2 pointer in the category of crime. Question is such. Who directed The Outsiders?
Francis Ford Coppola.
That's correct for 2 points. Sends it back over to Tim.
Good shit, Bill.
Tim, your 2-point question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays the titular character in Willow?
Warwick Davis.
Correct for 2 points.
Nicely done.
Right. Barnburner. As we go to your 3-point question, Bill, you have chosen in the category of sci-fi fantasy. And your question is, Roy Neary, Claude Lacombe, and Gillian Gwiller are all characters in what 1970s sci-fi film? Four, three, two.
Gotta
One.
repeat that.
Is your second repeat. Question again. Roy Neary, Claude Lacombe, and Gillian Gwiller are all characters in what 1970s sci-fi film?
Okay, I have no actual idea. So, shot in the dark. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
That is correct. 3 points.
Jesus Christ!
Wow. Good shit, Bill.
I was not 100% on that one at all.
With that hit, he sends it back over to Tim for his 3-pointer.
Good shit, man.
All right. Tim, your 3-point question in the category of the 2010s.
Yeah.
Who directed Aloha?
Cameron Crowe. That motherfucker.
Correct for 3 points.
All right, so it sends it back to Bill, who hits his. If he hits his 4, will force it back to Tim. Bill, you have chosen the category of action adventure for your 4-pointer. Your question is thus: what is the profession of Charles Bronson's character in 1974's Death Wish?
I haven't seen this forever. All right, Tim. This has been a good game. Figure it out. I'm hoping to get this.
5,
Doctor?
3. That is incorrect. We were looking for architect. So with that, we send it back to Tim, who, if he hits, will win. If he misses, we are going to sudden death. What was the question?
Oh my God.
All right, Tim, your 4-pointer in recent releases. How specifically does the lion who has been hunting Nate and his family die at the end of Beast?
I'm not going to prolong it. I'm going to say it is killed by another lion in the pride.
And your winner, Tim the Hulk Brzakala. The answer was eaten by another lion. So with that, Tim will win. We'll go ahead and we'll take these post-match interviews in just a moment. But Boat, your thoughts on the match tonight before we throw this into post-match interview?
This was back and forth one. They hit both competitors hit their 1, 2, 3, and then it just came down to Bill didn't hit his 4 and Tim did. Like, other than this was a neck and neck game. Yeah, absolutely. Good back and forth, good season opener.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead. We'll start with our winners today, or our second place winners today, Bill and his manager, Jake. You put together a really solid game. It was neck and neck all the way through, just like Boat said. It just kind of came down to the 4-pointer. How are you feeling about your performance today?
Could have been worse, you know? Yeah. I can't believe I pulled that Oscars question around one. That actually surprised the shit out of me.
No, Bill, you did the thing that you do multiple times in this match with the Oscar question. And then with Close Encounters, I was like praying to whatever power there might be out there that you pulled that. So really proud of you there. That I don't know that I didn't know your 4-pointer either because
you know what? I realized what I did. I confused it with that piece of shit remake with fucking Bruce Willis is what I did. That's what I did. There was a remake,
Yeah.
and it's horse shit, and it's terrible. and that's what
I haven't
happened.
seen
So,
either, but no, I think you.
I don't
think
recommend it.
you. I think you acquitted yourself well here today. I think if Tim spins any other category besides MCU, where this is a different match, though, I will say I had a little bit of a heart attack when you had the chance for the 2-point steal.
and then I just went one. I
almost
overshot
said
it.
11, but then switched it to 12.
What are you gonna do?
But what are you going to do? Like, I still
Yeah.
think you played a good match. This was really evenly matched throughout, so it just came down to one question.
Yeah. If I'd have spent 10 seconds longer, maybe Das Boot comes out of my mouth, but who knows? That was fine. Shit happens.
I do have to ask.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind on the 3-pointer when Close Encounters of the Third Kind comes out of your mouth? You are known for these pulls at this point. How are you feeling in that moment? What was going through your mind?
I'm like, okay. For some reason, Aliens was landing in my mind, and I'm like, no, none of those names match up. And I'm like, what's a classic 70s like sci-fi movie? And that's the only other one I could come up with that wasn't the Andromeda Strain. And I figured you guys weren't doing that to me twice in a year, so I was like, fuck it, let's go with that one. So why not? And I think vaguely Rory is Richard Dreyfuss, right? Am I remembering that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was.
An
probably.
excellent pull to kick off the season. Is there anyone you are hoping to potentially face as we go further into the season?
I don't know. Somebody maybe I can win against every dice, but if you got to lose, Tim's a good dude. I'm kind of glad for him. He's 500. I've been there before. It feels great. I want you to enjoy that and party, good sir. So yes.
Very fair. Well, congrats on the solid game, and we will definitely see you later in the season, and most certainly, I'm sure, in teams. And we'll go ahead to our champion today, our winner, Mr. Brzakala, and his manager, Mr. DVD Mike.
You heard it here first. Brzakala, Melee champion. You heard it out of Koho's mouth. You heard it out of his mouth. Boatman's smiling. I got him to smile. See, I'm the Melee champion. You heard it here. Sorry. Yes, Koho. What are your questions?
I was gonna ask you. The pre-match interviews, you're seeming like you're more confidently prepared for a fandom match. You came in today. You get the W in General Movie Melee. How are you viewing this victory over a former team's champion like Bill, and how is it going to drive you going forward in the season?
I was a little worried. The first 2 questions I got right. One was a recent releases question, and one was a fandom question. Got a little spooked after that, but then it all worked out. I got his fandom in round 2.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It worked out. And I got data questions I knew, which never happens. So I was very happy. Fucking Cameron Crowe casted Emma Stone as a Chinese lady. How could you forget that movie? It makes no
She
sense.
apologized.
She did apologize.
But no, this was fun. Bill's awesome, and it was nice having Mike in the corner. Yeah, this was fun. I had a good time, and like I always say at the end of these, I like playing. I like playing the general movie stuff. I do it recreationally, as they say. Yeah, you heard it. And so
I'm a recreational Melee player.
Yeah, the Melee. Yeah. But it was fun. I like winning because then I get to come back and play more hypothetically. So it's not fun to lose.
Recreationally, of course.
Recreationally, of course, yes. So,
Speaking of playing more, you have now reached a 500 record.
Yes.
We have a full 2023 ahead of you in the world of Movie Melee. Are there any people on your bucket list that you want to check off to keep climbing up above the 500 record?
Jono Stowell. Give us Jono Stowell.
That's someone that I don't think exists anymore.
Now, that's the name I haven't heard in a long time.
I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't have anybody because what's going to happen is I'm going to play again and then I'll lose again. Then I'll come back again and I'll lose. It is what it is. I don't really care. I could do if I have the joke answer, I want to play Caleb Boatman. But if I don't know. I really don't care. I just like playing. I'll just play whoever. That's fine.
Appreciate the answer. We'll see you again this season, I'm sure, as well as Mike DVD Henley. Boat, put a bow on it. Final thoughts on these interviews, on this match. What are you thinking?
Yeah, this was a great match, and it's a great recreational match. Did you play Multiplex Movie Melee? Be a whole lot cooler if you did.
That's great. You know what? Great. I don't think we have any other better way to button this one. Thank you guys so much for watching our first edition of Melee. So much more incredible stuff coming up this season and, of course, this week. So thank you to Tim. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to my amazing co-host, Caleb Boatman. I have been Kaleb Koho. And this has been Multiplex Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a fair.
Bye.